Oh, welcome to another episode of Big Daddy. Hold on, we live. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? It's Travell. We got the crew in the house, and welcome to another episode of Big Daddies. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah,
House.
yeah, look who in the building tonight. Sandra D in the place with me. What's up, Queen?
Hey y'all, happy Monday.
That's it.
That's it, that's all.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good, B. How's everybody doing on this illustrious Monday?
Illustrious.
See, Renee was something to say with your aggravating nerves. Go ahead.
Hey y'all, it is Mental Health Monday.
This is her day, y'all. Y'all got to fail with her, man. Y'all got to fail with her. Listen, Glass House Custom Pools LLC, Raw Pieces. Don't forget about Scylla B's Kitchen. Also, Scott Sobel, attorney at law, gotinjured.com. Hey, July 13th, standing on business at the Sandrell Rivers Theater. Shout out my cousin Curtis Smith and Donald Varice. It's going to be a beautiful occasion. Make sure you get the Cigar Porn Smoke Shop, please. Please, get there. I told y'all. Here we are. We live. Sandra D, talk to me. Where you been at, Queen? We missed you.
I just been busy doing work stuff and some stuff with one of my businesses. I actually missed because I had said my days was gonna be Tuesday and Thursday, and I missed you guys so much. I was like, I gotta come on Monday. Plus, it's Mental Health Monday, so I could talk, be a little transparent and get some of this stuff off me. So,
hey, we like that. We like that.
Back with the fam. Happy to be back with the fam.
Listen, man, this thing gonna be a little bit more organized real soon. I kept telling everybody, bro, we sorting out some things, but we're gonna be intentional about going live each and every day until we get these things sorted out. So, with that being said, Kat, you got some sports real quick before we get to Sandra D?
Florida Panthers and Edmonton Oilers. It is the end of the first quarter, and it is tied 1-1.
Come on, Panthers. Y'all see I got my hat on. Come on, Panthers. Let's pull it off tonight.
I feel that the Panthers is going to pull this one out because what I've noticed in the last 4 games up until this last one, Edmonton always had the lead going into the first quarter.
Okay.
But today it's tied. So I think I have a very good feeling about this. And I do believe that the Florida Panthers will bring home the Stanley Cup. So let's go Panthers.
Let's go Panthers, man. Shout out to the Florida Panthers and everybody that's kicking butt. But we let's pull this off tonight, y'all. Let's pull this off tonight, man. What else we got, Cat Daddy?
JJ Redick, the new head coach for the Lakers.
Shout out JJ. Hey,
he said his goal with the Lakers is to bring home the chip. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that go, man.
If LeBron James coached them to the chip, because LeBron James is really the real reason why he over there. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, we know how it is, man. I mean, we ain't gonna sit here and try to deny how it is and what it is, but LeBron have his hand in certain things, and now they got JJ, and I think a lot of people are going to underestimate JJ Redick. And I'm not going to say that the Lakers going to jump out and go 65-12 or nothing like that, but I think they're going to underestimate what JJ Redick is going to be able to bring. And the thing that a lot of people really don't know, if they haven't been watching basketball like that, and JJ Redick's been in the league. So even though he doesn't have any coaching experience, he knows what to bring to the league.
Wait, he do got coaching experience. It's little league coaching experience, but he got some.
Well, they ain't gonna use that, but he ain't got in their eyes. He ain't got no experience. He's a rookie taking one of the big jobs in the league. But truthfully, I think JJ Redick is definitely going to bring something to the Lakers. And the organization just have to make sure everything goes right, because the way the Lakers been the last few years, man, we going to see. We gonna see.
Shout out JJ, man. Shout out JJ, and I hope him the best. What's the girl? Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
She didn't make it. She didn't make it to the U.S. team, and it's a lot of mixed emotions about that.
Oh yeah, big time. But see, if I'm not mistaken, Angel Reese didn't make the team either.
Okay.
I think it's only one or two rookies that made the team. So I think everybody felt that because who Caitlin Clark is and what she did in college, she should have been like the front runner to be picked and to represent the United States, which I believe is, this is gonna sound so wrong, but I think it's a bunch of crap because you just can't go off of just one person and say they're the face of the league or face of the United States women's basketball and
Right.
supposed to automatically have a spot. You know what I'm saying? Let that girl.
Wait. Now, only reason I would have picked her is because of the popularity part of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's understood because she is highly, highly popular. Between her and Angel Reese, yeah, man.
I would have picked
But-
both of them just for attention alone. And
Yeah.
they can ball. Let's not
Yeah.
forget they can ball. They probably
They
just
can ball.
haven't did anything respectfully in their rookie career that much to stand out, but
Mm-hmm.
they're big names.
They are. I got one last one for you. I was looking at this story, and they have eight players in the NFL that they feel are the dark horses of winning this football season's MVP.
Already.
And yeah, they pick at 8 dark horses. And when they mean by dark horses, they're not like the favorites, but they could come out of nowhere and win the MVP.
Okay.
And the 8 they picked is Jared Goff, Tyreek Hill,
I like Tyreek.
Christian McCaffrey,
I like CMC.
Kyler Murray, Micah Parsons,
Yeah.
CJ Stroud,
CJ.
Tua Tagovailoa,
Two Dolphin players.
and the bonus pick is Jordan Love.
Jordan Love from the Packers?
And my thing is that out of all of them they picked, I can go with Tua, CJ, and Jared Goff.
Hold on, wait. You missing Parson. Even though he a Dallas Cowboy, you missing Parson and CMC? Come on, Odell. What you talking? What you been drinking tonight?
Listen, bro, the reason why I didn't pick Parsons is because
Dallas Cowboy. I got you. I'm sorry.
not even just I'm going to take my feelings of the Dallas Cowboys out of it.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm going to take my feelings out of it being Dallas. The reason why I will not pick Micah Parsons is because the way their defense is set up, it's either he does great or the team falls. It's not like if he does great, he's doing great with a good team. Or if he happens to have a bad game, the team could take over for him. It's either all or nothing with Micah Parsons, and I don't like that position for him, and that's why I want to pick him for being MVP. Now, can he do it? Yeah, he can do it. But the position the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones put Micah Parsons in, for him to win MVP would be almost impossible because he would have to damn near play till he's hurt to win that MVP, and that's not fair to him.
Man. Shout out. Yeah, you know what? I'm with you when you're right. And he a Cowboy, so we're not even gonna go on that. So I don't know if T Renee or Sandra D been watching lately about this Drake. We talked about the Kendrick Lamar beef and the Drake beef. Have you guys been catching up with who y'all think won? I know who got the most popular song right now, but people still saying Drake is on top of everything. I ain't gonna hold you. That pop out and show niggas. That man, I can't stop jamming that shit. Kendrick Lamar real one.
I think it's the show of it. I'm glad that they're fighting via words versus like guns, because neither one of them are like the gun dude. So I'm glad they're fighting with words. I'm loving this new era of fighting with words. So I just enjoyed Kendrick Lamar's show he did.
That was dope. That was
on
dope.
Juneteenth, it was a really good show. I love that he had different gangs and stuff there, like different people from different walks of life, just being able to be one and unite for that Black holiday. So that was pretty cool. I like Kendrick Lamar just because I like Kendrick Lamar. Drake get 10 extra points because he light skinned. So maybe that's, I don't know.
What the hell does that mean?
Sometimes light skinned people get an easier walk in life. That's all I'm saying.
No. Say what you really mean.
I really mean that sometimes light skinned people get an easier walk in life. Colorism is real.
Are you serious right now?
I'm not trying to say it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but colorism is real.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I'm not saying it's right. You may not do anything color. You may not discriminate against light skinned or dark skinned people. I heard you have a thing for chocolate women. That's what I heard in the streets. But that's
you need to mind your goddamn business.
What I'm saying is, when you're a darker hue, people think you're more angry, you're aggressive, you whatever. Like it's serious. So I feel like colorism is still real and kicking, and light skinned people are more accepted by other races.
Wow. You said hue? Did you use the color hue?
Yeah, when you're a different hue.
Don't do my friend. Don't not do my friend on time.
What you mean? Did she use the word hue to describe light-skinned people? People agreeing with you. How y'all agree with that? Like, I'm toasted almond.
That's
people
a word to use when you talk about color and colorism.
I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying, hey, it was witty, it was appropriate, but I'm toasted almond right now, and I'm offended because there's no color thing going on here. But
I think with you, you're not like that. But if you talk to people that are darker skin tone, they will tell you that people say that, and it's not. I'm not trying to say it's right. But it's known that when people are darker skin tone, people have some stuff to say. They don't. I don't get why they do it, but they just do it.
Let me give y'all a little clip of what Kendrick did over the weekend. This shit was so dope, y'all. Let's play
shit from the top to bottom, the origins to the new generation in this motherfucker. It's only right that we have each side of the motherfucking city in this motherfucker showing their true gifts to the world, you know?
This was dope.
I also said earlier, it's only right that we start from day one, you know? So where will we be? Without our legacy. Come on.
Yeah, he brought a tree out. Oh, that was crap.
Guess who's back? You still doing that shit, Trey?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Check me out.
Here we go. It's still Trey Day, baby. AK, nigga. Though I'm blowing a lot, can keep it home a lot. Cause when I freak with the spot that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage. My haters say Drake fell off. How nigga the last album was the chronic. They wanna know if he still.
I gotta stop playing the man because Dre
is Dre.
Dre 50 something years old. He kicking ass on stage. Kendrick Lamar had the whole West Side at this goddamn concert. I mean, he brought different sets on stage. No fucking problems. There was no altercations. Everybody got along. We need more of this in hip hop. We need more of this in hip hop. Shout out K Dot for what he's doing. Shout out for him and Drake. I know these guys must have talked about this before they even started this. So I know this is a clickbait type battle. And it's just getting people talking about hip hop again. But I just wanted to bring it up. I love this. I love this for hip hop. Keep it going. We need to see more peaceful things. Instead of what we just heard yesterday in Tampa, Florida, the artist Julio Fulio from Jacksonville lost his life. You know, this violence with this rap, with some of this rap music got to stop, man. But I just want to shed some light on some good news instead of always, you know, saying talking about, you know, people losing their lives. Sandra D, it's on you.
It's all on me. Okay, let me pull. I was too jamming at the Dre, and I done lost my articles. You hold on 1 minute. Dre done got me a
I
little
know.
twisted. Hold on. I love Dre. Dre throws me back. It make me feel like I'm young again. You know, I'm a little older.
Yeah, in the damn. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just feel like I'm about 25, but no.
Child, please.
I'm done. So my first thing I wanted to talk about was this McDonald's worker that shot at a freaking person in the drive-thru. Ma'am, what?
Get out of here.
22-year-old McDonald's worker in Orlando shot at a customer, and then was acting like she was a bit, oblivious to the fact
It was
that
a woman?
she shot at another customer.
Was
And
that
acting like
Orlando,
she
or was that
shot. Huh?
Was that Orlando or was that Lakeland?
I think it was said Orlando in the article. The article on Newsweek or News, what is that thing? Newsbreak? It said Orlando.
It doesn't matter. A goddamn McDonald worker.
So she put out her gun.
I'm blessing it. Come on now. Cut that shit out. That's crazy.
But
What you
McDonald's sued for that because
she's under arrest and she was acting like it was. She's 22 years old. Don't know no better.
They control their tempers, bro.
So she's saying two of the people got out. They got out of their car. They opened the drive-thru window, and she was armed with her gun. And she shot or whatever. So I don't feel like it was when they opened the window. I don't feel like you was at fear for your life because they opened the window. But
yeah, you don't know what they're gonna do.
That's what I was just gonna say. In today's day and age, but was she supposed to have a gun on the premises? It's a lot of stuff to go along with that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to protect yourself. You feel me? I get it.
But she in jail. Mm-hmm. She in jail.
So they took her to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
so
hopefully videotape prove her innocent.
Yeah, I'm hoping they got it on tape proving that they was kind of the aggressor. But you know what they'll try to say? They said that the gun would have been more force than needed. Like maybe she should have used a mop or something to protect herself. She didn't necessarily have to pull out a gun. They'll say that you have to okay, so this is what they do. When somebody break in your house and they come in your house and they may have a knife, sometimes the defense that they will use if you shoot them dead is you're supposed to use equal force. You get what I'm saying? Which is stupid because if you're trying to kill me, you got a knife. I'm gonna try to kill you first. It's me or you, buddy. But that's the defense that the lawyers will say where you're supposed to use equal force. So if they got a knife, you get a knife. Or they got, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't supposed to use.
That's the bullshit because you don't even know what kind of force this person intend on using against you.
Exactly. But that's what they do when they do what they do in a court of law.
That pissed me off.
So I got some good news I thought was pretty cool. Everybody Hates Chris is one of my favorite shows. I feel like I slept on it because I didn't start watching it till it was in syndication.
That's the best way to watch it.
I know, but I wish I'd have watched it when it was on and kept it on longer because I slept on it when it first came on. So now Everybody Hates Chris is actually getting rebooted as an animation.
Nice.
So it'll be a cartoon.
Chris Rock gonna do a voice?
Chris Rock, Terry Crews, and what's the mama name? Pam.
Pam.
And Pam. So they're supposed to do, and I'm just really excited because I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna watch it, but I think it's just really cool because that was a good show. It's a really good show. With the
new animation they got today, that might be something I can just slide through and watch.
Yeah.
Because
if they keep the same flavor like they did with the live action, it'll work.
Yeah, and Chris, go ahead.
And maybe, just maybe, it'll do a 360 for some of these kids. They'll start watching like TVs if they bring that back because it'll be a new show.
Listen, everybody in the comments, everybody watching, what is that one cartoon you couldn't wait to get home to watch as a kid? I'm gonna go first. Woody Woodpecker.
Wait.
Woody Woodpecker. I can't do it no more like I used to. But I couldn't wait to watch Woody Woodpecker.
Go, Sandra D.
There's so many. Oh. Okay, can I have two?
No.
Friend, you can have many as you like.
Thank you. Okay, I want to do a shout out for like not Animaniacs, but DuckTales. Like, remember, it used to be what is his name? DuckTales, be DuckTales, and then the one with
Chippendales.
no, what is his name? With the let's get Darkwing Duck. Remember Darkwing Duck?
Oh yeah, Thundercats. Yeah. Thundercats. Oh, remember that shit?
Oh wait, okay. Now this is my ultimate favorite one.
You're gonna get
Captain
one.
Planet. Captain Planet was the jump.
Captain Planet.
He's
I
a hero.
I am rain. I am water. Cat Daddy, what's your cartoon, bro?
Bro, I got so many to pick from. I gotta narrow it down to 3.
Okay.
It was X-Men,
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
DuckTales, and Inspector Gadget.
Oh, I forgot about the Inspector
Inspector
Gadget.
Gadget was the jump, man.
Yeah.
Kenny saw all the shit.
Go, Gadget, go. Yo, I love, listen. There's so many cartoons though, man. I can go on all day, man. Tailspin, Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers,
Damn.
Gummy Bears, Thundercats, Silverhawk.
Silverhawk.
I don't even remember Silverhawk. I gotta Google that, baby.
You don't remember Silverhawk?
Animated. What else?
But you only.
Oh yeah, you don't say about 6. I thought you
Yeah,
said
I
turn is over.
That's what I'm saying, man. I can go on forever. I can go on forever, man. Cartoons are really cool.
I'm gonna tell y'all mine then. Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh,
Cat Dog.
Cat
Yo,
Dog.
Cat Dog is real, yo.
You never seen Cat Dog?
Yes, I see Cat Dog.
Oh.
I'm not saying it.
Oh, I used to love Fraggle Rock.
Remember this? Everybody, listen. Y'all listen to this. What are we gonna do today? The same thing we did every day. Try to take over the world. Ren and
the brain, boy.
Ren and Stimpy. Remember Ren and Stimpy? That was.
Oh man, Ren and Stimpy, yo.
That's where Big Bang originated from. Ren and Stimpy.
No, Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead. Party time. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent.
Robot Chicken.
Robot.
Oh God, yo.
Heathcliff. Remember Heathcliff? That
Heathcliff was a joke. After school, Heathcliff, yes.
Man, please.
Don't make me go find that intro, boy, because Heathcliff was everything, boy.
Cow with chicken. Tom and Jerry.
I don't know about Cow and Chicken.
Man, you late. You gotta come to the party, bro.
Well, Foghorn Leghorn.
Now you old.
Yeah.
Speed Racer, Scooby Doo, Miss P. Okay. Go ahead, finish up, Sandra D. I'm sorry, that was just crazy. The Jetsons. I didn't see that.
Jetsons, yeah. Speed Racer, Scooby Doo. I see a lot of good ones in there. Pinky and the Brain, yes.
I told
take
you.
Over the world. What you plan on doing today?
What they're gonna do today?
Yes, try to take over the world.
We're gonna do what we always do. Try to take over the world, yo. Pinky was my favorite though.
I ain't gonna take one movie that fucked me up when I seen it. I had to watch it like 80 times in a row. Austin Powers when he brought the little midget there on the episode.
God.
Oh
yeah.
My God. Mini Me?
Mini Me.
Oh my God. I couldn't stop watching it. I couldn't do it. Go ahead.
A bit type of crazy.
Go ahead, Sandra D. I'm so sorry for interrupting you, Queen.
Just a couple more things. So I know you guys probably talked about this already. Remy Ma's son, her 23-year-old son, being arrested for a 2021 murder of a 47-year-old man. I feel like this is what bothers me sometimes when people are famous. I just feel like he's 23, he's an adult. Like, I don't like the fact that they're I don't know. I just feel like some news ain't news. Let that lady figure out what she's gonna do with her son and what's going on without, you know what I'm saying? Without all the news and stuff being involved. I just feel like some.
But this just the day and age we in, man.
Yeah, man. Some stuff ain't news.
Hey y'all.
Everybody got the hey y'all. What's up with the hey y'all? What's going on with y'all?
I'm branding that. Whitehead say I need to brand that, so I'm gonna go ahead and brand that.
Mhm.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
There you go.
Y'all don't do me like that.
I had like one more article, I think, guys. I wanted to ask you this, Veil. This is a Veil question. So Ruby Rose said that she does not write her own lyrics. She uses ghostwriters. And by you being a writer, I mean a rapper and a writer, you write your own stuff. How do you feel about that? Is it like singing? Is rapping like singing? Or do you feel
Leave that girl the hell alone. If it work, it work. No, some people aren't writers. You know what I'm saying? They just got the voice. Some people got the look. Some people got the talent. You feel me? But she giving somebody else another job. There's that writer is an artist. You know what I'm saying? So if she can't do it and somebody want her in front of the camera, whoever write the lyrics, let them be whoever the hell they is. Cause they do that. It long story short, it don't bother me.
But you know what, too, Vel? I was thinking a lot of times, a lot of rappers have ghostwriters that help them along, but they don't say. You know, they don't say. So I feel like she's just being honest, and a lot of other rappers aren't very honest. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't, there's no need for them to be honest. If you want to figure out if they wrote their song, you're gonna check out the credits. You're gonna go check out the credits, the credits gonna tell on them anyway. You know, it ain't nobody business to tell nobody. It's nobody business to tell you that they have a writer on their song. You know what I'm saying? In this day and age, every focus and have to focus on them alone. But if you got a team that's helping you put this thing together, you don't mind telling people, hey man, Whitehead help me write this verse. Odell help me write this verse. Who gives a damn? We all eating. Yeah, I'm the face, but hey, we all eating. And if you the writer, we all eat. So I love the fact that she's acknowledging her writers, give them more work. More work. Right. Damn, that song sounds good. Let me go holler at Veil writer, you know what I'm saying, and bring them to the team.
I love the way you look at it. That's what's up.
It said, do we think Cardi B writes her own lyrics? Hell nah. Hell nah, she don't write her own lyrics, but Cardi B, she'll be the first one to admit that too. I'm pretty sure. Don't give a damn about Cardi B. Probably deal with the same people that wrote that first album from her. It ain't her lyrics that attract me to her. It's her story. It's the story,
her passion, her drive. Because guess what? She could have had amazing people write for her, but if she don't have that drive she got, she wouldn't be where she is today.
Let me tell you about that, man. Let me tell you how good Pompano, how good our city is. It was a song called our artist Kodak Black. He did a song called No Flock. No Flock. Back in the days, 2016, 17, he did this song. Cardi B took that bitch and made it Bodak Yellow. And now we see her who she is today. So, you know, our city is always influencing everybody. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out Kodak giving Cardi B that inspiration to go do that. And Drake, the one who brought Kodak in, and Drake don't write his own music. So it's the circle of life. Yes, go ahead.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's all.
Well, I heard we had some letters tonight or something, some kind of questions. What's going on, T. Renee? Shit.
We do.
Let's go.
The first question is, it's for everybody, panel and listeners. And they wrote, I know that on the show, Sandra D and T. Renee talk about rebuilding relationship with their fathers. As the child, what can I do to rebuild a broken relationship with my mom?
You want to go first, T. Renee?
I think it takes time, but first of all, it's all about forgiveness. If you could just that's a tough one for me, but I'm gonna say it takes forgiveness, and it's something that you're gonna have to want to do. You're gonna have to I can't say forget the past, but I mean it may be one of those times where you might need to seek therapy if you feel like you can't do it for yourself or by yourself. But it all starts with forgiveness. I mean, it's a tough one for me, so I really can't I really can't say. Elijah in the comments stated it all starts with a conversation. Someone has to take the first step and go from there.
Listen, he broke in what I was gonna try to say. If you're having a hard time speaking with your mom, I always tell people to write a letter. Or now we do phones, write a text message and start the text message as mom, we need to talk. It's difficult for me to have this conversation in front of you, so I'm gonna text you at first, and I want you to really dissect what I'm texting you. Then we can come back and start having this conversation. But I want this to be an icebreaker, or get a therapist and find out how to break the ice. Go ahead, T. Renee. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same, similar to what you were saying, because it's not always easy to sit and talk to someone that you're trying to rebuild with, or you're trying to make amends with, because everybody is not susceptible to take the feedback that you're willing to give or that you have. Some people will play the victim. So like you said, writing letters or sending a text message. I mean, if you're able, if it works for you to sit down and have a conversation, then do it by all means. I mean, I think that's the best way, sitting down face to face. So those emotions can be really seen and felt, as far as writing a letter or sending a text message. But at the end of the day, you have to do what's going to be best for you and what's easiest. If you know that you can't talk to that person, then take another route.
Odell?
First, it all starts with accountability. You got to see where the fault and the flaws are at first. And the reason why I say that is because when it comes down to a broken relationship with a parent, it always going to have to come down to where, how first, how did we get here? What caused this rift? And who can take the accountability of why it's the way it is? Once you're able to do that, then you move on to small talk. Just, hey, how you doing? Is everything okay? Try to start a conversation. And the conversations don't necessarily have to be long conversations, because a lot of people would think, oh, you need to sit down and have a 2-hour conversation with the person. You don't necessarily have to. It could be a 5-minute conversation, but you got to start talking.
So you're saying break it up in small pieces until
get up in small pieces. You have to build. You have to build from the ground up. You can't build a 5-bedroom, 9-bathroom house and you haven't started a foundation yet. Because when you finish building that house, guess what's going to happen to the house? The house is going to crumble because you don't have a strong foundation.
Right.
You have to build the foundation first. And yes, me saying it's easier said than done. And I know this because a lot of people will feel, well, it's not going to be easy because Travel's an asshole and he don't want to listen to nobody. Listen, but regardless of the fact, yes, you know that he's an asshole, but still, you have to understand you need to have a conversation because you may not know why. You know what I'm saying? He could be, it's not saying Trail's a straight asshole. No, he may be, just listen, bro. Just listen. It's he could be hiding something, or there's a situation that happened that turned him that way, or something in his life flipped him into that manner, and you don't know. You just think, oh, he's just, oh, this, that, whatever. You can't always do that. And the bad thing about it, especially when it comes with parents, when you're trying to build a broken relationship with a set parent, whether it's the mother or the father, the number one thing, like I said earlier, will always come down to accountability. And if nobody's going to take accountability, you're never going to be able to build anything. you're never going to be able to build anything. So for me, that's where I stand. Start with accountability, start where it got broken at, and then you work your way up. And if the both of you tends to take those steps to mend that relationship or build that relationship, then you just take it a slow boat to China. You do not need to rush.
That was dope, bro. That was dope. I know Tara can relate to this conversation. T, you still there? Tara, you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
So, go ahead, Queen.
I definitely can because I had a situation, you know, dealing with my childhood when I actually had to sit down with my mom because I was so angry with her for so many years because I felt that she was responsible for the things that happened to me as a child. So when I became an adult, I, you know, went to her and we, you know, I tried to have that conversation with her. However, I didn't get the outcome that I wanted because, you know, she told me that, you know, the devil gonna make me take responsibility for that. So I would only suggest that when you do have these conversations with your parents, um, just be prepared that things won't end the way that you want them to. Because, like Odell said, not everybody will take accountability for their wrongdoing in those types of situations, you know. So just be prepared for the conversation to not end up how you think it should, how you want it to, because it may not go that way.
So you recommend people do healing before they even have these
Of
conversations?
course, you
Because
have to.
you
You
get
have to.
you have to accept it going the other way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because if you don't allow yourself, you know, healing or forgiveness, you still gonna be broke up the same way you went to that person.
Right.
You still gonna be broke up because you got to prepare your mental that, like I say, that conversation will not go in the way you wanted to because mine didn't. You know,
And I
and even sorry about that, T Renee.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, because even when, you know, my mom passed away, that's the space is on that particular conversation is where things ended with her passing away.
I think like you said, Tara, you have to get the healing first. I because once you get that healing, the forgiveness will come, and then, you know, like you said, if it doesn't go the way that you expected to go, if you don't receive that response that you expected to receive, I mean, you'll be well off knowing that you tried. But like you said, I think the healing is definitely needed first and foremost before you try to seek that.
What if hold on, what if you're in the healing point, right? You're getting yourself together, but you got people in your circle, you know, that they're not there with you. When is it not just family member, when is it okay? Like, say if you talk to one of your friends and they just got that mean spirit about them all the time, up angry all the time. Is it okay to cut them people out, knowing when it's a part of your when you're doing in your healing?
ASAP. ASAP.
You may have to.
Because it's just not parents for some of us. It could be that the man says, "Show me your circle, and I'll show you your future."
Yeah, it's definitely that, Vel, because when you're trying to acclimate yourself in that particular situation, and you always got somebody, a negative Nancy in your ear, and oh yeah, that. You have to release that because it's hindering your progress to grow. It's hindering your progress to heal yourself. So all the negative people in your corner, or the people that, well, man, just don't worry about it, man. You be good, and you got to get rid of them because
ASAP.
I was saying, 'cause sometimes, you know, my friends, some of my friends seem to think that I'm extra sensitive, and they think it's jokes. Sometimes they like to blow things off, like you too sensitive. And I always share this thing. If I can't be sensitive with my friends, who should I be sensitive with? The world is already tough. We already are extremely under pressure. You know what I'm saying? We're already under the gun. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, we don't like to say it, but we would like to keep up sometimes. We don't want to do it, but we would like to have nice things. You know what I'm saying? We would like to take trips and we would like to do some of these things, and we're all not blessed or financially able to do those things. You dig what I'm saying? But when you're creating a circle of people, individuals that you hold dear to you, man, you should have them friends to where you can vent. You should have them friends to where you can cry. You should have them friends to where you can celebrate and feel that love, and not feel like a competition or feel like, oh, you doing too much, or, you know, it's just a we're gonna talk about this in Mental Health Monday, because go ahead.
Not so much that you're doing so much, just like you said, removing those people out ASAP, because it will interfere with your healing, because you won't be allowed to heal, because you're gonna always worry about how they feel, what they think, and the focus is on you trying to get yourself together, trying to love on you a bit more. So like I've said once before on one of our Mental Health Mondays, you know, you have to find those friends that will encourage you, those friends that will speak life into you, those friends that call and check on you on a daily. Even if they're feeling down, they're still gonna call and check on you. You don't always want those friends to just always dump on you or bleed on you. You know what I'm saying? You can be an ear to your friend as well, but it has to be, I personally feel like it needs to be a mutual thing. It has to be reciprocated. What you give is what you receive, you know, and vice versa.
But
and I feel like if you can't, go ahead, Tara.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
I feel like if it doesn't work that way, like, you know, you can't always expect you from other people, but at the same time, you have to protect your heart. You have to protect your peace at all costs. You know, I'm at a point now where I don't want anybody around me if their intentions are not pure, if your energy is off, like, because I am solely working on me, and I don't want to be selfish, but at times I'm going to have to be selfish because I want to fix me. You know, that, you know, we as people, we as people, we're broken sometimes, and our friends don't see that, or the outside world don't see that, especially us strong ones, because we walk around with a facade on. We walk around with this costume on, the smile, and we're always happy go lucky. Well, we pretend to be happy go lucky, but when we get off to ourselves, that's when reality kicks in. It's like,
hold on. Florida Panthers up 2-1. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Really?
Such a man, bro. Like, who does that?
We're waiting for the Panthers to win. I'm sorry. Go T Renee. I'm sorry.
No, you don't do that.
It's just like, you know, like Tara said, you just have to eliminate those people, and it may hurt because sometimes those friends or those people that you felt or thought were dearest to you, you really find out who they are. You know, you only can wear that mask for so long, or you only can pretend to be who you are for so long. Like, I'm a loving, giving person, you know, and I expect the same thing in return. No, I can't always expect me from other people. I can't be nasty to people because they're nasty to me. It's just not in me. I might talk my trash, and as bad as I be wanting to do what they did to me, I can't. That's not in my DNA. I don't know how.
But you know what, T Renee? People who genuinely, not faking the phone, not putting on the facade, but people who genuinely love and care about you, whether it's personal or friendship, will check on you. They may not call you and talk to you every single day, but at some point, you're going to run across that person's mind, and they're going to be like, hey, let me call and check on Sandra D, or let me call and check on Vale, or let me call and check on whoever. A person who genuinely cares for you will see about you, period. they will see about you.
And that is the God honest truth, because
Boosie said the same thing.
Because a lot of people feel that your here's this. A lot of people feel that a lot of your good friends are the ones you speak to every day. Them technically ain't your good friends. The good for your greatest ally to you is the one you speak to every 2 weeks, once a month. You speak to them every few months. Them the ones that are care, because they'll pop up out of nowhere and be like, "Yo, Sandra D, man, what's going on? I was thinking about you, man. How's everything going with you?" And then you get to venting a little bit, and it's like, "Oh, well, you know, I got a few things going on with me, but you okay? You sure you good? All right, girl. I'll holler at you later." Boom, and they disappear into the sunset.
Listen, you got to watch them people, man. When you know you always be telling your problems, and that person be like, "But look at me," or "Look at me," or they always throw themselves in there. What that is, a narcissist? Every time you talk, look at you. Use me for an example. What about them type of people?
A lot of times that's jealousy. A lot of times jealousy and envy, because they want, because they want to be the center of attention instead of listening to your problems, and them not the ones you want to deal with. Because if you have somebody that's near and dear to you and is willing to listen to you, they're never going to put their problems out there. They're going to want to listen to you and make sure that you're good
until it's their time to talk, right?
Until it's their time to talk. That person you talk about, man, I went to work today, man. I had caught a flat, man. That just got to get me a job. Well, man, you know what, man? You caught a flat, man. I had 2 flats, and really, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, listen. Let's get it. We'll answer the other questions. Let's get it
on this part.
I'm so sorry, Queen. Go ahead.
Y'all was gone. I was trying to. I was like double trying to get in. Y'all and let me in.
Because Mental Health Mondays is. I love our Mental Health Mondays, and I become Odell on Mondays.
Don't do Cat Daddy.
Don't do Cat Daddy like that.
The first thing I wanted to say was, just a transparent moment. I know when I did therapy for the first time, because I used to have little issues with my mom. Like for some reason in my head, I had little issues. But I feel like being a parent made me give her grace. Like seeing how it is to be a mom and doing the everyday stuff that moms do, that made me give her grace. And then going to therapy and looking at it from her perspective and looking at it from different perspectives made me see things a little differently. Because it used to be like certain stuff my mom would say to me, it would take me to 10. You know what I'm saying? But when you go to therapy, that's why I feel like therapy is so important, because it helps you look at things from different perspectives. It gives you tools to deal with certain things, and it helps you to dissect it from an outside perspective versus if I'm talking to my auntie or my sister. I'm talking to an outside person that has no skin in the game. So I think therapy is very important. So to the person that wrote in, give your parent a little grace. If you're not a parent yet, put yourself in the perspective of being a parent. Because sometimes as parents, we're trying our best. We don't intentionally, do things to maybe put you in harm's way or hurt you, or you know what I'm saying? I think sometimes as parents, if you didn't have a dad, and I'm not trying to justify for daddies not being daddies or moms not being moms. Sometimes if you didn't have a blueprint, some people that don't have a blueprint only know one way. Like I know with dads that didn't have that mom struggle, they feel like as a dad, they just got to provide. So they may not know how to be one-on-one with you, but they're going to give you everything. So I think, like as parents, we try our best and we try to fill in the gap that we didn't have or be that parent that we wanted. And so just give your parent a little grace and try to talk to them. I mean, I know it's not going to be easy because when my kids come talk to me about stuff, I internalize it. But what I learned to do is I let them talk to me. I shut up. I let them talk to me. I think about it. I unwrap it, back up, go through it, and then I sit and talk to them. I have to digest it. So if you have a parent like that, maybe how you got to do how Odell said it, do bits and pieces, because that's what I have to do sometimes. I have to get it, dissect it, and then talk back to them because I don't want to play the blame game, and I don't want to sometimes in order for me to get it and understand what they're saying, it take me a day to digest it. So I don't lash back out because I'm feeling attacked like you trying to say I'm a bad mama or something. So try to have a little patience and give them a little grace. And then the second thing about the friends, as a friend, I try to be the friend that I want my friend to be to me. Well, if you're not being a friend that I need, if you're not giving me what I need from you as a friend, then you're not going to be able to be my friend. And I'm starting to use, instead of using selfish, I'm starting to use self-preservation. Because if I can't be the best version of me for me, if I can't be there for me, I can't be a mama, I can't be a sister, I can't be a daughter, I can't be a girlfriend, I can't be none of that. I have to be there for me first. So there's nothing wrong with being, as y'all would say, a little selfish. It's not being selfish. You're preserving yourself so you can be the best version of yourself for yourself. You got to be there for yourself first before you can be there for anybody else.
Listen, man.
Friend, you said that, friend. Friend, you could be a motivational speaker, friend.
Thank you, friend.
Listen, before we get an emotional, transparent moment, like I had to make a few decisions a couple weeks ago for Travail. You know what I'm saying? And these decisions gonna impact a few people in my life. You know, but I don't feel like I can be good for these people until I'm good for myself. You know, I made so many jumps. I did so many things. Now I'm finally in the space to where I want to be at, and wholeheartedly, this is me. This is where I need to be. So now I have to pull back a little bit, do some reprogramming, do some cleansing, get closer to God, and allow God to give me the path so I can walk. He already gave me the vision, but I'm taking the path that he already, because you know they say your gift will make way for you. So I found out my gift and I found out my path, and I have to make some shifts and moves along this journey. And it up until 2 days ago, it was extremely tough to do that. But talking with the right people, I'm talking about the right friends. You know, these moves have been confirmed. The affirmations have been placed upon me. You know, the voice have spoken to me. And tonight, I don't know what I did when I asked my friend. I said, man, I want to be closer to God. And she read some things to me. You know, I added God back to my life because I didn't understand what I was doing. I was moving mostly with flesh. I was moving just on the whim of things instead of getting closer to him and allowing him to control this game that we're playing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be able to answer the phone for a lot of people. You know, understand? I understand Big Daddy's house is a business, and I'm going to have certain business hours that we're going to talk. I'm going to dedicate my Sundays strictly to God moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my podcast at a certain time, but there's not going to be times I'm going to be on the phone or social media on Sundays. These are the things that I'm putting forward in this effort to be great. I'm definitely going to focus on my temple, because at the same time, I can't be great for nobody if I ain't healthy. You know what I'm saying? Mentally and physically. And I'm relocated. So we're gonna figure this thing out. Not figure this thing out. The thing is already figured out, but I'm gonna allow God to keep putting these bricks along the way and help build this home of life. So that's where we at, man. I know I've been getting a lot of phone calls lately from people, but I'm not in the mood to talk. And I will let everybody know once I'm there. And I've seen the circle that I need to clean up a little bit. I'm the type of, hey, congratulations, do that. No, they don't do that for me. No one like, I'm proud of you. No one, I can't see one of my ever. They said I don't think nobody said that.
Damn.
Or in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, like Sandra D said, if you're not the friend that I want, you can't be the friend. If you're not the friend that I am to you.
Yeah, you gotta give me that same stuff, that same vigor.
All right, I'm done. I ain't for the cry. Let me close.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys, this is for everybody, panel and listeners, are you guys doing another session with everyone together? I'm not sure if they're meaning live or we have our meet and greet.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing more sessions.
We're gonna be doing our thing, you know, here, there, everywhere, you know, in
We've been
spots, you know.
We Big Daddy house.
But we said that we're all still a part of Big Daddy's house. We vowed to do the 90 episodes. Everybody had their own lineup in the midst of Big Daddy's house. But we all committed to Big Daddy's house. We're still Big Daddy's house, no matter what we're doing outside of Big Daddy's house. We're still Big Daddy's house.
We are still
there was a commitment that was made. We all have regular lives. We all have kids. We have, excuse my language, we have real nigga shit going on outside of Big Daddy's house.
Life be lifing.
Yeah. So yeah. But we're here, and some days you might see Sandra D, some days you might not. Some days you might see OD, some days you might not. Some days you might see me, some days you might not. But each one of us, whomever's here, makes up for the rest of us that aren't present, if that makes sense.
We are a family.
We are a family. We are a team. So when one person,
we good. Thank y'all. Let's get into the mental.
There's another question.
No. Let's get into the mental health because we running close.
Oh yeah, we got 4 minutes.
Yeah, let's go to the mental health Mondays. Let's go.
Go ahead. Starting with
I already started mine. I wasn't even worried about the 2 questions tonight, but you asked out. Sandra D, let's go.
I'm doing good. A lot of positive things to look forward to. I feel so good when I'm with my family. Like I feel so good being on the podcast tonight. Like I miss you guys. Like my days that I wasn't here. So looking forward to this week of us with our playful banter and shooting with you guys and giving y'all some news y'all can use and some news that's just funny. I think I'm doing pretty good. I some things in order. Like I'm right now what I'm on is mental, physical, and spiritual health. I know Vel was talking about getting closer to God, and that's very important to me. I was raised in church, and God is my foundation. So getting close to him, making sure I'm giving him his time every day. That's my goal. Making sure that I'm hearing his word in my ear, making sure I have a song of praise in my heart. If it's a good feeling to have a song of praise when you wake up in the morning, playing in your ear without music being on. So I just want to keep that same vibe, mental, physical, and spiritual, making sure I'm making better choices when I'm eating. If I'm working out, I'm doing things like that. And then just mentally staying positive, and just trying to be the best version of me for me. So yeah, all is well.
Odell?
It's knowing that you have a core group to know to lean on. That for me personally helps out a lot because I tend to be the lone wolf, and whatever, regardless is going on out there in the world, I'm always solving problems or help somebody invent a new idea about something, whatever the case may be. And when it comes down to me, I always internalize everything and just keep it to myself. And that is something that I have done my whole life because as a young man, I used to think that, express yourself is a good thing. And in the late teens, early 20s, it just never went right for me. So at that point, I just kept it to myself. As far as right now, it's a lot to think about. There's a lot to go on. There's a lot to really process. And, for me, with the dialysis and everything, that's always something that I have to process because, like I've said before, you have your good days, you have your bad days. You have your days that, you go in, it's a beautiful session. The needles didn't really hurt too much. The sticks went in real nicely. Treatment was good. Go home, have everything lovely. Then there's days, little pricks here, this hurt, that hurt. Treatment might not have gone the way it needs to go. Might have to take some extra tests or whatever. So for me, majority of the time, I just keep the positive rhythm going and don't necessarily retract to being negative. Because I've had that time that I've became a negative Nancy, and it's like, this some bullshit. I don't really care for what's going on right now. Why am I even going through this? This should have been da da da. But then I had to catch myself and be like, God wouldn't want you to think that way. So that's why right now it's just a moment of clarity to understand that, yes, your road to redemption, or I would say road to healthiness, is definitely a turmoil road, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible to pass, because impossible can be possible and difficult can be doable. And I can personally say that from my experiences, that I've been down a lot of impossible paths, a lot of possible areas, thinking that it would never be where it's at. And I've able to, make it through. So for me personally, I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you for sharing, bro. Thank you. T. Renee.
Mentally, I'm in a good space. I'm excited. This week is my second week, my second session of therapy. And I'm excited. I can say, since I've been going through therapy, well, I only went once, but that first session was relief. There was weight lifted, but it has had me in a good space. It really has. And it was something that I needed. So all in all, I am in a good space. We talked about friendships, some of my friendships. Well, there were some people that I had to just walk away from. I'm grateful for those that do call and check on me every day. That gives me encouragement. Thank you, Sandra D, for always being who you are, calling and checking on me. Thank you, Tara, for being that extra ear. Thank you, Travell and Cat Daddy, for just being who you guys are. You guys make this journey so much easier when we have these transparent moments here on Mental Health Mondays. And yeah, so all in all, I'm in a good space.
Tara.
Well, I'm not okay. Um, I just went to the hospital the other day and my brother is dying. Um, he's not my biological brother. He's my sister's biological brother, but he's my brother. And he's dying and I'm not okay. But one thing I'm so grateful about is that I got him to accept Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior. And that pretty much helped me deal with the fact that I know it's a matter of time before he takes his last breath. However, on a lighter note, I just want to encourage everybody who are going through things to just look to the hills for which cometh your help, because your help comes from God. Also, whatever you're facing that is like weighing you down, his word says that you are more than a conqueror through Jesus Christ who strengthens you. Also, I just would encourage everybody to, when you get up in the morning and you're brushing your teeth, to look at yourself and encourage yourself to say, I will get through anything that I'm going through. Because if we don't encourage ourselves, if we don't speak positivity in ourselves, then how can we look to somebody else to do that for you? So just continue to encourage yourself, encourage those who you may know that may be going through a hard time, and cut loose who you need to cut loose. It's okay. Don't feel guilty about it. But also those that are there for you, check on them. Because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. You know, you don't want to have somebody on your mind that you say you love and that's your friend and this, and tomorrow never comes for you to call and check on that person. It may not come for you or them. Take those times to truly love on people, because that's what we need in this time. Check on people, love on people genuinely. And for those that's giving you bad energy, tell them I'll holler. Walk away. Leave them right there where they stand at. Because you don't want to take nobody into your new season that's holding you down and keeping you from growing. Just like the word says, we are, we have to allow the fruit of our labor to speak. Lead them people where they at. Lead them their fruits where they are. So that's all I got, bro.
Listen, before you came online, I was telling her how we always pray together. Sandra D, she was like, maybe Tara gotta come on, do some prayer real quick. Can you do a nice prayer to sign us?
Heavenly Father God, we come to you humbly before your throne, God, of grace, asking you, God, to heal, protect every single listener, everyone a part of this podcast, oh God. Lord, you know what direction you're trying to take everybody in. But most of all, God, I pray and ask that every single individual develops a closer relationship with you. And as everybody gets ready to go their separate ways, I pray and ask that you, God, hear their hearts, and give them everything, God, that you have for them. In Jesus' name, I pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you, man.
Y'all go in peace.
Thank you, Queen. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode here on Big Daddy's House Podcast, Mental Health Mondays. Don't forget July 13th, Standing on Business. Central Rivers Theater, my cousin Curtis Smith, leading actor in that play. Cigar Porn Smoke Shop. Shout out my boy DC. Thank you so much for being intentional. Syllabees Kitchen, thank you so much for being intentional. Y'all know Syllabees Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We can't forget about Raw Pieces 7 days a week, 9 to 6. Make sure y'all wear y'all mask when y'all go in there. My cousin Big Al over there at Glass House Custom Pools LLC, and also Scott Sobel, attorney at law, my big brother. It's his birthday. Shout out Scott Sobel. Happy birthday, brother. Thank y'all for being intentional, growing with us. Everybody in the comments, everybody who like and share LinkedIn, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and all my podcast groups out there. We love y'all. Everybody say good night, y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.